Timmy! Timmy! Timmy!
No, it's Jimmy. Blah, blah, blah. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jimmy James. You are watching Catch It Live First. This afternoon we've got all the goals from around the UK and Europe from half-time onwards. We'll also bring you all the full-time final scores when they are in. Thank you for joining me. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell. If you can give us a thumbs up, I will love you forever. Let's get going with the scores so far. Hopefully the results are going your way. My coupon's not doing too well as per usual, but what are you going to do? So let's start off with the English Premier League. These are still half-time, not started the second half yet. Brighton 1, Leeds 0, Burnley 0, Arsenal 2, Crystal Palace 1, Brentford 0, Fulham 1, Wolves 0. Wolves down to 10 men in that game. Struggling, aren't they, Wolves, this season? And even if they play well, they're having the luck go against them. That's just the way it is. And finally, Nottingham Forest 0, Manchester United 1. A little bit of controversy over the goal. Should it have been a corner? Should it not? It matters not. Manchester United are in the lead. 5:30 tonight, Tottenham Chelsea. 8 o'clock, Liverpool Aston Villa. Can Liverpool stop the rot? Tune in at 8 o'clock. I think it's on Sky or TNT. English Championship. These are earlier kickoffs, so the full-time results. Leicester 0, Blackburn 2. Good result that for Blackburn, much needed. Norwich 0, Hull 2. Hull's good run continues. And West Brom 0, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Good result for Sheffield Wednesday. Still struggling off the field though, aren't they? Now we'll go for the half-time results. Birmingham 1, Portsmouth 0. Charlton 0, Swansea 0. Oxford United 1, Millwall 1. QPR 1, Ipswich 1. Sheffield United 0, Derby 2. Southampton 0, Preston 1. Stoke 3, Bristol City 0. And Watford 2, Middlesbrough 0. English National League North, Alfreton 0, Kidderminster 1. Bedford and Macclesfield, that one's postponed due to an FA Cup tie. Hereford 0, Curzon Ashton 3. Marine 0, AFC Fylde 0. Merthyr Town 2, Darlington 0, Darlington down to 10 men. Oxford City 1, Bedford 1. Peterborough Sports 1, Chorley 1, Chorley down to 10 men. Radcliffe and Chester and South Shields and Oxford City. Matches postponed. FA Cup ties beckon. Southport 0, Kings Lynn 0. Worksop 0, Scarborough 0. English National League South, half-times. A few postponed games as well due to the FA Cup, but we'll go with what we've got. Bath 0, Horsham FC 1. Bath down to 10 men. Chelmsford and Slough, match postponed. Chesham 1, Chippenham 0. Dagenham and Redbridge 0, Farnborough 0. Dover and Hemel Hempstead, that's postponed. Enfield Town 1, Eastbourne Borough 1. Hampton and Richmond, AFC Totton. Maidenhead and Ebbsfleet, both postponed due to FA Cup action. Maidstone 0, Tonbridge 0. Salisbury 0, Dorking 0. Torquay 1, Hornchurch 1. Finally Worthing 1, Hampton and Richmond 0. Goals in the second half so far. Sheffield United 0, Derby 2. It was Carlton Morris on 46 minutes. Burton 2, St Albans 0. Charlie Webster on 47 minutes, doubling Burton's lead. And Charlton 1, Swansea 0. Charlie Kelman on 46 minutes, giving Charlton the lead. Colchester 2, MK Dons 1. Harry Anderson on 48 minutes, putting Colchester in the lead there. The goals are going to start coming in quick and fast now. So let's go to the FA Cup matches that are being played today. There are plenty. Excuse me. Before I do that, I better get the live chat up. You never know who's coming in. You just never know. Ipswich 1, QPR 1, Ipswich 2. Nunes on 47 minutes, putting Ipswich in the lead, and Stoke are having a... It's since they heard me last week saying, it must be hard work being a Stoke fan. Not today. Stoke 4, Bristol City 0. And that was Tishamadou in the 47th minute with Stoke's 4th. Blimey, they're getting a month's worth in one day. Buxton 0, Chatham Town 1. That's in the FA Cup. And that was Fadahunze on 46 minutes. Right, FA Cup goals. These are in the second half now. Chelmsford 4, Braintree 1. Braintree down to 10 men. AFC Wimbledon 0, Gateshead 1. Good result for Gateshead if it stays like that. Barnsley 1, York City 1. Blackpool 1, Scunthorpe 0. Bolton 1, Huddersfield 0. Boreham Wood 2, Crawley 0. Crawley down to 10 men. Bromley 0, Bristol Rovers 0. Burton 2, St Albans 0. Buxton 0, Chatham 1. And an equaliser for Nottingham Forest at the City Ground. Gibbs White on 48 minutes after Casemiro on 34 minutes gave Manchester United a 1-0 lead. Forest 1, Manchester United 1. Where are we up to? Buxton and Chatham. We did that one. Buxton 0, Chatham 1. Cambridge United 3, Chester 0. Cheltenham 1, Bradford City 0. Colchester 2, MK Dons 1. Crewe 1, Doncaster 0. FC Halifax 0, Exeter 2. Normally like a good FA Cup run, Exeter, don't they? Fleetwood 1, Barnet 0. Grimsby 0, Ebbsfleet 1. Ebbsfleet down to 10 men. Macclesfield 3, AFC Totton 3. And at Selhurst Park it's now Crystal Palace 2, Brentford 0. Mateta on 30 minutes and Collins with the 51st minute own goal. This will be a test now for Brentford, won't it? Back to the FA Cup. It is Mansfield 1, Harrogate 0. Newport 1, Gillingham 1. Oldham 3. Northampton 0. And now Nottingham Forest have taken the lead at the City Ground. 2 goals in 2 minutes. Oh, how things can change so quickly. Watford 3, Middlesbrough 0. Kajera Mungard on 49 minutes. Watford pulling away there. Nothing Lammers could do in goal there for Manchester United. Oh, blimey. Palace have just hit the bar there against Brentford as well. Oof. It's all change. It's all change. If you're a Manchester United fan, everything was going so well. Just shows what 2 incidents in 2 minutes can do. Continue season upside down. Clyde 2, Dumbarton 1, James Hilton on 50 minutes. And it was Savona, by the way, on 50 minutes for Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest 2, Manchester United 1. 2 goals in 2 minutes. Peterborough 1, Cardiff 0, Reading 1, Carlisle 0. These are latest scores in the FA Cup. Rotherham 1, Swindon 0. Salford 0, Lincoln 1. Slough 2, Altrincham 0. Spennymoor 0, Barrow 1. Stevenage 0, Chesterfield 0. Sutton 1, AFC Telford 0. Tranmere 0, Stockport County 0. Wealdstone 1, Southend 0. Southend down to 10 men. Weston-super-Mare 0, Aldershot 1. Wigan 1, Hemel Hempstead 0. Wickham 0, Plymouth Argyle 0. And Brackley Town in Notts County, that's a 5:30 kick-off. That's up to date now with all the FA Cup goals. AFC Wimbledon 0, Gateshead 2. Great result this for Gateshead. They've just doubled the lead through Fenton John in the 51st minute. Elgin City 2, Annan Athletic 0. Ryan Sargent on 53 minutes, doubling Elgin's lead. And what a game this is. Macclesfield 4, Totton 3. Paul Dawson on 46 minutes, putting Macclesfield back into the lead. And after all that, I'm going to have a drink. It's not a good day if you're a Macclesfield fan. Sorry, if you're a Middlesbrough fan. Cardiff Met 0, Connors Quay 3. And we've just done Elgin City. Elgin City 2, Annan Athletic 0. Crew 1, Doncaster 1. Doncaster getting back on level terms. Goal scorer to follow there. Excuse me. Don't forget to join me tomorrow, live at 1:30 here in the UK. We'll be on the air about 15 minutes before, actually, so about 1:15. Mighty Wisła Kraków, we are away at Robry Glogov in the 15th round of the Polish Betclic one. Going to be a good game, that. Could be tricky as well. Could be tricky. Crew 1, Doncaster 1. It was Billy Sharp on 54 minutes, getting Doncaster back level there. Sutton 2, AFC Telford 0, and Bamber Bridge 0, FC United 1. So there's a chance there for United, and ball by Casemiro at the back post anyway, wouldn't have counted. Certainly getting the money's worth at the City ground today. Hearts 3, Dundee 0, Pierre Landry Cabore on 56 minutes. Good day if you're a Hearts fan. Burton 3, St Albans 0, Charlie Webster on 56 minutes, and Tranmere 0, Stockport 1. Jack Diamond on 55 minutes, proving his worth. Wait. AFC Telford, it's getting worse now against Sutton. It's Sutton 2, AFC Telford 0, and it was Ashley Nadesan on 52 minutes, doubling Sutton's lead. Arbroath 1, Ross County 1. Jacob McIntyre with a 56-minute own goal, getting Ross County back level. And it's now Arbroath 1, Ross County 0, a score correction. So that goal by Jacob McIntyre, you've had a reprieve. It's not an own goal. It's been chalked off for whatever reason. Hebburn Town 3, Warrington 0, Basingstoke 1, Farnham 3. Arbroath 2, Ross County 0. Jacob McIntyre on 56 minutes. I don't know what is going on there. Somebody's pressed the wrong button because Jacob McIntyre has scored now, but he has scored for Arbroath, not an own goal. So it is Arbroath 2, Ross County 0. Hartberg 1, Austria Vienna 0. Hopefully everything's all right with the volumes. No Frankie James today to have a check. I think she's out with her mate from Australia who's moved back to the UK. Andrea, or Sheila as she likes to be called. Stocksbridge 0, Workington 1, Alfchurch 0, Spalding United 1, Wimborne 1, Chertsey 1, Wimborne back level, and Bath 0, Horsham FC 2. Horsham FC pulling away. Flint 3, Penybont 4. And the money's worth there as well, aren't they? And Enfield Town 1, Eastbourne Borough 2 now. Eastbourne Borough taking the lead. Lovely day at St Andrews for the Birmingham fans. Birmingham 2, Portsmouth 0. Goal scorers are following that one straight away. Tomoki Iwata on 56 minutes. Winter's well and truly on its way now, isn't it? Although they won't be feeling the cold up in Grimsby because it's now Grimsby 1, Ebbsfleet 1. Grimsby getting back level, goal scorer to follow. And it was Danny Rose on 53 minutes, getting Grimsby back into that FA Cup tie. Colchester 2, MK Dons 2, goal scorer to follow. Hereford 1, Curzon Ashton 3, Hereford on the score sheet, but still trailing. And Stranraer 1, Forfar Athletic 1, Forfar Athletic pulling back level through Craig Slater on the 61st minute. Colchester 2, MK Dons 2, it was Rushy and Hepburn Murphy on 58 minutes, getting the Dons back on level terms there. QPR 1, Ipswich 3, goal scorer to follow. And now Hartberg 2, Austria Vienna 0. Got a good evening coming up tonight. Frankie James, she's put in a curry. Go out and get a few beers and come back to that. Light the fire and some good TV. Get ready for tomorrow's big game. Bismarck Krakow away at the mighty. Let's hope not so mighty tomorrow. Robrig Logov. Just looking at that Iwata goal there for Birmingham. He just headed it backwards from the corner. Good goal, actually. Stansfield missed a penalty in the 6th minute there for Birmingham, but Sung Ho on 9 minutes, just 3 minutes later, putting Birmingham into the lead and looking pretty comfortable against Portsmouth. QPR 1, Ipswich 3, George Hurst on 57 minutes. Stevenage 0, Chesterfield 1. A Lee Bonis 61st minute penalty giving Chesterfield the lead in that FA Cup tie. And Oldham 3, Northampton 0. Michael Mellon on 50 minutes. That's a hat-trick for him. It looks like they're going through to the next round of the FA Cup. Speaking of the FA Cup, Mansfield 1, Harrogate 1. It was Stephen Duke McKenna on 57 minutes for Harrogate. He does like a goal, McKenna, doesn't he? Sure of the goals there in that FA Cup tie. Grimsby 2, Ebbsfleet 1. Cameron McJanet on 55 minutes. We know what a good cup side Grimsby are, don't we? They come from behind there. They're now leading 2-1. Basingstoke 1, Farnham 4, and Haverfordwest 2, TNS 3, Haverfordwest pulling one back, but still trailing. And in the FA Cup, Bolton Wanderers 1, Huddersfield 1. Bojan Rajovic on 63 minutes, getting Huddersfield back level. Over in the Bundesliga, RB Leipzig 3, Stuttgart 1. Bramall Lane. Still Sheffield United 0, Derby 2. Morris with 2 goals for Derby, 24 minutes and 46 minutes. There's a chance for you. There's a penalty for Derby. It's going to be Morris. Can he get his hat-trick here? Bottom left. 3-0 to Derby. Sheffield United 0. Derby 3. The home fans are not happy there. Not happy at all. I just looked at the incident. I couldn't quite see why the referee gave that penalty. Matters not. He has give it. Alloa 3, Kelty Hearts 0. Alloa pulling away. And Birmingham 3, Portsmouth 0. Goal scorer to follow. Carnarvon 4, Britton Ferry 1. And at the City Ground, it is still Nottingham Forest 2, Manchester United 1. Manchester United in the lead on the 34th minute through Casemiro. 2 goals in 2 minutes after half-time for Forest, though, from Gibbs-White on 48 minutes and Savona on 50 minutes. And it was Alloa 3, Kelty Hearts 0. It was David Devine on 62 minutes with a divine finish, no doubt. Birmingham 3, Portsmouth 0. It was Christoph Claret on 61 minutes. Good day for the Birmingham faithful. Folkestone 1, Billericay 1. Billericay back level. And in the FA Cup, Wigan 1, Hemel Hempstead 1. Goal scorer to follow in that one. That would be a good result for Hemel Hempstead if they can get... are we doing replays in the FA Cup in this? Do we do replays so early on? We'll find out. That is for sure. Don't forget live chat's open. Let us know what your thoughts are. Have you had a bet? How's your coupon doing? How's your team doing? Buxton 1, Chatham 1. Buxton back level there. Clara, the captain. 61 minutes for Birmingham. Header at the back post. Good finish. Good finish. Didn't panic. Ajax 1, Herenveen 0. And Buxton 1, Chatham Town 1. It was Tate Campbell in the 62nd minute getting Buxton back on level terms there in the FA Cup tie. Never really feels to me like the FA Cup starts until sort of January. Probably sounds a little bit elitist, but that's the kind of when it starts getting a little bit serious, isn't it? Craven Cottage still Fulham 1, Wolves 0. Session on 9 minutes for Fulham, and Agbadu on 36 minutes for Wolves getting his marching orders. Charlton 1, Swansea 1 in the Championship. Adam Idar on 64 minutes, getting Swansea back on level terms. And it's now finished Carnarvon 4, Britain Ferry 1. And it's QPR 1, Ipswich 4. Great day for Ipswich, goal scorer to follow there. Sutton 2, AFC Telford 1. So Telford giving themselves a lifeline there. And it was QPR 1, Ipswich 4. Marcelino Nunes on 64 minutes for Ipswich. Sutton 2, FC Telford 1. It was Ricardo Dinanga on 64 minutes, giving Telford a lifeline. Both Sutton and Telford, they've had good FA Cup runs in the past, haven't they? American Express Stadium is still... Or it is now, sorry. Brighton 2, Leeds 0. Welbeck on 11 minutes. Just trying to look who that is. Fulham 2, Wolves 0. It was Harry Wilson on 62 minutes. It's Gomez. Gomez on 64 minutes there for Brighton. Decent finish. Brighton 2, Leeds 0. Wycombe 1, Plymouth Argyle 0. Goal scorer to follow for Wycombe. And in the FA Cup, it was Corley Woodrow with a 67th minute penalty for Wycombe. We know what heroics Plymouth pulled off last year, didn't we? Against Liverpool. Looks like they're going out in the first round if things stay like they are at the moment. Bolton 2, Huddersfield 1. Goal scorers to follow. Slough 2, Altrincham 1. And Sudbury 0, Worcester 4. Slough 2, Altrincham 1. It was James Gale in the 65th minute getting Altrincham on the score sheet but still trailing. There's a joke in there, I just can't think of it. And Bolton 2, Huddersfield 1. It was Richard Taylor in the 69th minute giving Bolton a lead again. Blimey. Stoke 5, Bristol City 0. The fans will be... Well, I don't think they'll know how to cope with this if you're a Stoke fan. You're not used to it, that's for sure. Falkirk 3, Kilmarnock 1. Kilmarnock on the score sheet, but still trailing there. Looks like how long's going to be left in that? Not too long. Probably just a consolation. Reading 2, Carlisle 0. We've got some goal scorers to follow for you now. Brr. Blimey. Forrest almost got a third there. David Mumba hat-trick for Stoke. Falkirk 3, Kilmarnock 1. Tyrese John Jules on 69 minutes, getting Kilmarnock. Probably just, like I said, just going to be a consolation. Wigan 1, Hemel Hempstead 1. It was a Joe White penalty in the 61st minute, getting Hemel Hempstead level. And a professional foul for Matt Smith at Wigan, linked to the penalty, no doubt. So they are down to 10 men as well. Reading 2, Carlisle 0. Mark or Mahoney on 68 minutes, doubling Reading's lead. And ignore everything that's going on with Wigan. It is Wigan 1, Hemel Hempstead 1. It was a Joe White penalty in the 61st minute. And Wigan are down to 10 men. Oxford 1, Millwall 2 now. Jake Cooper on 66 minutes, restoring order for Millwall. And it's Berkhamsted 1, Haventon Waterlooville 1. Looking at that Nunes goal from the free kick. Great goal. Went to the other. The keeper covered the side read, scored from the other free kicks. We went to the other side, did Nunes. Same result. St Johnstone 3, Adrionians 0. Goal scorer to follow there. And Macclesfield 5 now. AFC Tottenham 3. 8 goals in a game. That's what we want to see, obviously. AFC Tottenham might disagree a little bit, but certainly for the neutral. 8 goals in a game, that's what we pay our money for. Tranmere 1, Stockport County 1. Tranmere back level. Empire Maker will be happy with that. Bishop Stortford 2, Corn 2. Corn getting back level. Sholing take the lead against Hungerford. It's 3-2. And St Johnstone 3, Adrionians 0. It was Cheki Diabate on 73 minutes. Good day for St Johnstone. Macclesfield 5, Tottenham 3. Rolling Menayeth on 64 minutes. Still timing that one though for Tottenham. They've shown they can score. Mansfield 2, Harrogate 1. George Morris on 67 minutes, putting Mansfield into the lead in that FA Cup tie. Salisbury 0, Dorking 2. And East Fife 1, Hamilton 0. Goal scorer to follow in that one. Normal services being resumed now if you're a Grimsby fan. It's Grimsby 3, Ebbsfleet 1. Goal scorer to follow. And Rotherham 1, Swindon 1. Swindon getting back level terms there. We'll give you all the goal scorers as soon as they come through. And you might have known who scored for Tranmere. Amari Patrick on 71 minutes. Good player, Amari Patrick. Rotherham 1, Swindon 1. It was Ollie Palmer on 72 minutes, getting Swindon back level. And East Fife 1, Hamilton 0. Andy Munro on 74 minutes, putting East Fife into the lead. Cove Rangers 1, Peterhead 2. It was Cammy Smith on 71 minutes, putting Peterhead into the lead. Bramall Lane, it is Sheffield Wednesday 1, Derby 3 now. So Sheffield Wednesday on the score sheet, but still trailing there. Yeah, Grimsby 3, Ebbsfleet 1, Danny Rose 67 minutes. Sheffield United 1, Derby 3. Callum O'Hare on 73 minutes. Possible lifeline there for Sheffield United, but time's running out. Dungannon 1, Crusaders 0. And Brighton 3, Leeds 0. Goal scorer to follow up. Let's have a look who that was. Gets to the byline. It's pulled back. It's Gomez again. Gomez again for Brighton. So a brace on the day for him after Welbeck put Brighton into the lead on 11 minutes. Brighton 3, Leeds 0. East Fife 1, Hamilton Accies 1. Oliver Shaw on 75 minutes, getting Hamilton back level. And Carshalton 1, Potters Bar 0. Spennymoor 0, Barrow 2. Let's have a quick rundown of the Premier League. As we've just seen, Brighton 3, Leeds 0, Burnley 0, Arsenal 2, Crystal Palace 2, Brentford 0, Fulham 2, Wolves 0, Wolves down to 10 men. And a turnaround in this game, Manchester United trailing now. It's Nottingham Forest 2, Manchester United 1. I'm getting the feeling it'll be a draw in that game. Only 1 in 17 games statistically does a team that's winning at half-time go on to lose. They might draw or win, but it's not often they lose. 1 in 17. And Amari Patrick's equaliser for Tranmere against Stockport didn't matter for too long because Oliver Norwood on 74 minutes has made it Tranmere 1, Stockport 2. Stockport like an FA Cup run as well, don't they? Hyde 2, Morpeth 0 and Boreham Wood 3, Crawley 0. And that was Abdulhamalik on 72 minutes. Boreham Wood pulling away now. Excuse me. And St Johnstone 3, Erdrionians 0. It was Adama Sidibe on 73 minutes. That's his hat-trick. Well done to him. St Mary's Stadium, it's still Southampton 0, Preston 1. Dobbin on 38 minutes, giving Preston the lead. Chanter for Southampton though. Keeper with a great save there for Preston. Blimey. Good save onto the crossbar. Kept it out though, that's the main thing. Guiseley 1, Hednesford 5, nothing more than a consolation there. Spartans FC 2, East Kilbride 1, Kia Foster on 75 minutes, getting East Kilbride onto the score sheet. They're still trailing, but plenty of time left in that game. And Bromley 0 in the FA Cup, Bristol Rovers 1. Fabrizio Cavagin on 76 minutes, giving Bristol Rovers the lead. Turf Moor, 74.5 minutes on the clock, still Burnley 0, Arsenal 2. Gyökeres on 14 minutes and Rice on 35 minutes. Comfortable afternoon. Uxbridge 3, Gloucester 2, Uxbridge taking the lead. Arbroath 3, Ross County 0, Taylor Stephen on 77 minutes. Arbroath pulling away. And Oxford City 1, Bedford 2 now. Brentford have had a couple of chances there, but still losing. Hearts 4, Dundee 0. Goal scorer to follow. Hearts' fourth goal scorer was Thomas Bent Magnuson in the 79th minute. And it's Stranraer 2, Forfar 1, Ryan Edgar on 81 minutes, putting Stranraer into the lead. Burton 4, St Albans 0. Tyrese Shade on 80 minutes. Gomez almost... Blimey, what a good save that was. He's already got 2 this afternoon. It would have been his hat-trick there, but it's still Brighton 3, Leeds 0. Barnsley 2, York City 1, and Coleraine 3, Glenavon 0. Barnsley's second goal scorer was Davis Keeler Dunn. And it gets worse for Plymouth Argyle. It's now in the FA Cup. Wycombe 2, Plymouth Argyle 0. Corley Woodrow in the 79th minute. So it looks like Argyle are not only going to be not doing too well in the league, they're also going to be being dumped out of the FA Cup. It's going to be a long old season down at Home Park for the faithful. Bromley 0, Bristol Rovers 2. And there's just been a goal at Craven Cottage. That's an own goal. Wolves down to 10 men, and it's just getting worse for them. Bromley 0, Bristol Rovers 2. It was Joel Cottrell in the 79th minute. Can't quite see who that's come off. It's an own goal. I'm not sure who it's come off though. Either way, it doesn't matter. Wolves 3, Fulham 3, Wolves 0. Awful afternoon for them. Don't forget to join us tomorrow afternoon, 1:30. Well, we'll be on here about 1:15. Wisła Kraków. We are away at Hrobry Glogov in the Polish Betclic 1 Liga. Ashton United 0, Cleethorpes 4. Good afternoon for Cleethorpes. Yeah, Plymouth Argyle, they're going to get dumped out of the FA Cup first round proper, it looks like, by Wycombe. That will be a disappointment to the Home Park faithful. They would have expected another good FA Cup run. Brings the money in as well, doesn't it? It was an own goal for Wolves. They've given it to Mascara. Fulham 3, Wolves 0. They've obviously got a better view, so we won't argue with them. And it's just gone quiet, just like that. The goals have stopped going in. Bit of Tommy Cooper there for you. Burton 5, St Albans 0. Red letter day for Burton. Worthing 3, Hampton and Richmond 0, and Chesham 2 now, Chippenham 1. Have a quick update of the Premier League. It's currently Brighton 3, Leeds 0, Burnley 0, Arsenal 2. Burnley are doing all right in that, but I just can't see them scoring. And what did I say? At the City ground, it's Nottingham Forest 2, Manchester United 2. Amad Diallo on 81 minutes, getting the Red Devils back on level terms there. And Burton 5, St Albans 0. It was Fabio Tavares on 83 minutes, getting Burton's 5th. Oh, the comeback's on now. Stoke will be panicking. Stoke 5, Bristol City 1. Mark Sykes on 82 minutes, getting Bristol City on the score sheet. I jest, of course. Cray Valley 1, Lewes 1. And Bromley 1, Bristol Rovers 2. So Bromley on the score sheet, and still time left in that one. Comes from a corner. I'm up with a volley from the corner. There's a couple of headers in there, and as it's cleared, he just hit it first time. Got a fantastic strike. United back on level terms. chance of offside there in that. No, he ducked. He ducked. So VAR did look at that Ahmad goal, but yeah, nobody interfering with the keeper there, so it does stand. Obviously, if you're a Nottingham Forest supporter, you'll say should have been disallowed for offside, but realistically, you're not going to get offside given for that, or if you do, it's a mistake. Eastbourne Borough. Apologies. Elliot Osborne, Altrincham, violent conduct on 81 minutes. He's been sent off. And Mansfield 2, Harrogate 2. Anthony O'Connor on 80 minutes, getting Harrogate back level there now. And Partick Thistle 3, Queen's Park 0. Logan Chalmers on 74 minutes. Partick Thistle pulling away. Hazard, Stranraer 3, Forfar 1. Darren Lang on 87 minutes, wrapping things up there for Stranraer. St Mary's Stadium, it's still Southampton 0, Preston 1. Dobbin on 38 minutes, putting Preston into the lead. Another chance there for Preston as well. Close, 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 but it is still 0-1. Coleraine forward, Glenavon 0 now. And Macclesfield 6, AFC Tottenham 3. The comeback, it's not going to happen, is it? It's not going to happen. It was Lewis Fensom on 79 minutes, wrapping things up there for Macclesfield. There you are, I'm calling it. Stockton 0, Ilkeston 4. And Mansfield 3 now, Harrogate 2. Harrogate had got back on level terms, but Mansfield back in the lead. Goal scorer to follow in that one. No, it's Coleraine 5, Glenavon 0. 2 quick goals in probably about 60 seconds there for Glenavon. For Coleraine, sorry. Mansfield 3, Harrogate 2. It was George Maris on 83 minutes. That's a brace on the day for Maris. Or Maris. Not sure how you would pronounce that. M-A-R-I-S. Either way, it matters not. He's given Mansfield the lead again. Weymouth 2, Yate Town 1. Yate Town on the score sheet, but still trailing. And Colchester 2, MK Dons 3 now. Goal scorer to follow. Jack Grimmer for Wickham. Yeah, 87 minutes he's been sent off. Professional foul, last player. Is there a penalty to come in that game for Wickham? And yeah, 87 minutes. Can Plymouth Argyle pull something back there? They are trailing by 2-0 though. Colchester 2, MK Dons 3. It was Joe Tomlinson on the 87th minute, giving Dons the lead again. It's Partick Thistle 4, Queen's Park 0. Let Sosa on 78 minutes. Good day if you're a Partick Thistle fan. Not so good if you're a Bamber Bridge fan. It's Bamber Bridge 0, FC United 2 now. Barnsley 2, York City 2 now, and Clyde 3, Dumbarton 1. Goal scorers to follow in these. Well, what's going on here now? FA Cup, Connor Taylor for Wickham. Professional foul, last player in the 87th minute, getting sent off. Well, is it Jack Grimmer or is it Connor Taylor? Surely they're not down to 9 men from the same incident. Clyde 3, Dumbarton 1. Scott Williamson in the 88th minute for Clyde, pulling away now. Sholing 5, Hungerford 3, Hanwell Town 0, Taunton 4, and Bracknell 2, Dorchester 1. Still curious as to what is going on at Wickham against, currently leading against Plymouth Argyle in the FA Cup by 2-0, but have they just had 2 players sent off, or is it a correction and there's only 1 player gone? Makes me think there's a mistake because it's for the same incident, professional foul, last player. Barnsley 2, York 2 in the FA Cup. Mark Kitchen on 87 minutes, getting York back on level terms there. And at St Andrews, it's now Birmingham 4, Portsmouth 0. Keshi Anderson on 88 minutes, rubbing salt into Portsmouth's wounds. And, yeah, a great day at Birmingham. Didn't start off too well when Stansfield missed a penalty in the 6th minute, but they've certainly made up for it since then. Oldham 3, Northampton 1, Fleetwood 2, Barnet 0. Oldham 3, Northampton 1, goal scorers to follow in these games. And Hebburn Town 7, Warrington 0. Berkhamsted 1, Hamilton Waterlooville 2 now, taking the lead there at Waterloo. And Weston-super-Mare 1, Aldershot 1. Weston-super-Mare getting back on level terms. Azar Corn away at Bishop Stortford, it's now 3-3. And Oldham 3, Northampton 1. It was Cameron McGeehan on, well, 90, going into injury time there, 91st minute. Fleetwood 2, Barnet 0. It was Harrison Holgate in the 86th minute, doubling Fleetwood's lead. City Ground, it's still Nottingham Forest 2, Manchester United 2. Let's have a look, see how my coupon went on. Ooh, I've got a £9.03 cash out. Who am I waiting for a goal on? Inverness. I need Inverness, Cali and Montrose. I need a goal from either of them. It's in injury time there. How much will I win if that? £46.08 I'll have back. I don't normally bother with them. I normally do bigger amounts. I don't know why I did that one. Who knows? Oh, it's dropping down though. And it looks like Stockport have wrapped up that FA Cup tie now. It's Tranmere 1, Stockport 3. Nathan Lowe in the 91st minute. Looks like Stockport are going to be progressing. Yeah, Inverness, Cali, Thistle and Montrose. I need 1 goal in that game for a £46 coupon win. I'd buy a couple of beers, won't it? All my other games are up. 2 goals in each game I needed. That's why I did it at half time. Wickham and Plymouth, that's up. Charlton and Swansea, that's up. Dungannon and Crusaders, that's up. Bromley and Bristol Rovers, that's up. So I am just waiting on Inverness and Cali Thistle. That's the only one that's letting me down. £6.56 cash out or £46. Well, I'm not bothered about losing the £6. I'd be more gutted if I took £6 and then Inverness, Cali Thistle or Montrose win. I'll take a... Oh, there's another goal. That's all I need. I think we'll let that one ride. I'll look for it coming through now on the video printer. A lot of full-time scores coming through though up in Scotland. They're always pretty timely, aren't they, up north of the border. Fleetwood 2, Barnet 1. Callum Stead on 89 minutes. Yeah, FA Cup tie that, and it looks like Fleetwood are going through. However, still a few minutes left there for Barnet. No doubt they'll be going all guns blazing now. It's an FA Cup tie, isn't it? No point in... there's no need to worry about goal difference or anything like that. Plough forward. May as well get hung for a sheep as a lamb. And Crew 1, Doncaster 2 now. Owen Bailey in the 92nd minute, giving Doncaster the lead in that FA Cup tie. Wraith Rovers 1, Morton 1. Chris Moore in the 91st minute, getting Morton back on level terms there. And it's Reading 2, Carlisle 1. Regan Linney in the 93rd minute. Looks like it's just going to be a consolation there for Carlisle though. Lots of full times coming through now. My Inverness Cali Thistle game. Oh, that's in the 93rd minute. I just need a goal. Come on. Don't let me down now. Everything else on the coupon is up. It's just Inverness and Cali Thistle. I need 2 goals or more in that game. Currently 1-0 to Inverness. Livingston 2, Hibs 2. Graham Carey with a 91st minute penalty for Livingston, getting them back on level terms. Barnsley 3, York 2. Mark Roberts in the 91st minute. We've done that one. Queen of the South 1, Stenhousemuir 1. Ross Taylor with an equaliser in the 93rd minute for Stenhousemuir. Come on, Inverness or Montrose, I don't care. One of you, put the ball in. City Ground, it's still Nottingham Forest 2, Man United 2. And it's in the FA Cup. Burton 6, St Albans 0. Fabio Tavares in the 96 minutes. That's a brace on the day for Tavares. Well done to him. Inverness, Cali, Thistle and Montrose. We're still playing. Oh, they've let me down. They've let me down. I should have took the cash out at £9. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Jimmy? Very shortly, we'll have all the full-time scores for you. Ooh, a late equaliser there for... It's just gone off my screen. It was Western-super-Mare. Wimborne forward, Church seat 1. Wimborne pulling away. St Mary's Stadium, it's still Southampton 0, Preston 1. Dobbin on 38 minutes, giving Preston the lead. That's it. That is a final score as well. Actually, it's not. It's a goal for Preston. Southampton 0, Preston 2. Goal scorer to follow. There's about another minute or so to go there. It matters not. Preston will be taking the points. It was Frock Jensen wrapping things up there. And it has finished at the City Ground. Nottingham Forest 2, Manchester United 2. Late goal, Stourbridge 0, Stamford 3. We'll start getting ready for the full-time scores any second now. So if you've got your coupon and you're waiting on anything, best of luck to you. Right, there's the answer. Extra time being played. So these FA Cup matches where it is a draw, it will be extra time. Oh, late goal there for Salford in the FA Cup. Salford 1, Lincoln 1. Kelly Namai in the 93rd minute, getting Salford back level. Wonder how many people won't be happy with that because they don't like Gary Neville due to his English flag comments. Don't do himself any favours, does he? And Aaron Drinan for Swindon, the 97th minute. He's not scored. He's been sent off for violent conduct. And in the 97th minute, you're definitely not going for an early bath, are you? If you know, you know. A lot of these games are finishing up now. Reading 2, Carlisle 2. Carlisle getting back level late on. Goal scorer to follow there. It was Regan Linney for Carlisle in the 98th minute in that FA Cup tie, so that'll be going into extra time. That is a brace on the day for Regan Linney as well. Blimey, and in the Championship, a late goal. Oxford 2, Millwall 2. Lachetta in the 96 minutes. 96th minute getting a share of the points, it looks like. Do you know what? Wolves, they're getting what they deserve now, selling your better players. But do they need it to survive? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Millwall could have gone second tonight, but still having a good run and doing well. But that late equaliser there is going to sting. Uxbridge 4, Gloucester 3. Late goal there for Uxbridge. No goals in 7 conceded now. In 7 matches, Arsenal have kept a clean sheet. George Graham would have been proud of that. Right, let's start getting ready for all the final scores. Just sort my screens out. Keep you updated with any late goals as well that do go in. Obviously the FA Cup ties that have gone into extra time, they'll be completed after we've done the final scores, but what you're going to do? Oh, that's good. I had the foresight to put my screen there. Well done, Jimmy. Right, I think we are almost... we're almost good to go. What I'll do with the goals as they go, the results as they're going through, we'll just give it another, just a slight 60 seconds or so while I sort this out. We'll also get... I might need to expand that a bit just to show... just with the games that are still being played. Right, we're good to go. Let's turn the turn that off. We'll start off with, believe it or not, in Belgium, the Jupiler Pro League, just a 1 game. And that was Wergem 1, Union SG 4. Right, English Premier League, Brighton 3, Leeds 0, Burnley 0, Arsenal 2, Crystal Palace 2, Brentford 0, Fulham 3, Wolves 0, Nottingham Forest 2, Manchester United 2, Tottenham and Chelsea, that's a 5:30 kickoff, and Liverpool and Aston Villa, that's an 8 o'clock kickoff. English Championship, Leicester 0, Blackburn 2, Norwich 0, Hull 2, West Brom 0, Sheffield Wednesday 0, Birmingham 4, Portsmouth 0. Charlton 1, Swansea 1. Oxford United 2, Millwall 2. QPR 1, Ipswich 4. Sheffield United 1, Derby 3. Southampton 0, Preston 2. Stoke 5, Bristol City 1. Watford 3, Middlesbrough 0. English National League North. Alfreton 1, Kidderminster 1. Bedford and Macclesfield match postponed. Hereford 3, Curzon Ashton 3. Marine 0, AFC Fylde 1. Merthyr Town 3, Darlington 1. Oxford City 1, Bedford 2. Peterborough Sports 2, Chorley 1. That's the latest score. Radcliffe and Chester, South Shields and Oxford City, both games postponed. Southport 0, Kingsley 0. Worksop 1, Scarborough 0. English National League South. Bath 0, Horsham FC 2. Chelmsford and Slough match postponed. Chesham 2, Chippenham 1. Dagenham and Redbridge 0, Farnborough 0. Dover and Hemel Hempstead match postponed. Enfield Town 1, Eastbourne Borough 2. Hampton and Richmond, AFC Totton, and Maidenhead and Ebbsfleet, both those games postponed. Maidstone 1, Tonbridge 2. Salisbury 0, Dorking 2. Torquay 1, Hornchurch 2. Worthing 3, Hampton and Richmond 0. English MPL Premier Division. Ashton United 0, Cleethorpes 4. Bamber Bridge 0, FC United 2. Guiseley 1, Hednesford 5. Hebburn Town 8, Warrington 0. Hyde 2, Morpeth 0. Lancaster 0, Whitby 0. Rushall 0, Prescott 2. Stocksbridge 0, Workington 1. Stockton 0, Ilkeston 4. Warrington Rylands 2, Leek 0. English Southern League Premier Central. Alvechurch 0, Spalding United 2. Barwell 0, Redditch 1. Bishop Stortford 3, Corn 4. That game's still being played in injury time. Bromsgrove 2, Leiston 1. Bury Town 2, Banbury 1. Hales Owen 2, Needham Market 0. Kettering 0, St Ives 0. That game's still being played into injury time. Royston 0, Harborough 2. Stourbridge 1, Stamford 3. Stratford 2, Rail Bedford 3. Sudbury 0, Worcester 6. Southern League Premier South. Basingstoke 1, Farnham 4. Berkhamsted 2, Hampton Waterlooville 1. Bracknell 2, Dorchester 2. Dorchester just equalising there. That game's still being played. Hanwell Town 0, Taunton 4. Plymouth Parkway 1, Evesham 0. Poole 0, Gosport 1. Sholling 5, Hungerford 3. Uxbridge 4, Gloucester 3. That game's still being played into injury time. Walton and Hersham 6, Tiverton 0. Weymouth 2, Yate Town 2. That game also still being played into injury time. Wimborne 4, Chertsey 1. Easterman League Premier Division. Aveley 5, Ramsgate 0. Brentwood 0, Wingate and Finchley 5. Burgess Hill 0, Canvey Island 2. Carshalton 2, Potters Bar 0. Cheshunt 1, Cray Wanderers 1. Chichester 0, Dulwich Hamlet 0. Cray Valley 1, Lewes 1. Dartford 3, Welling 1. Folkestone 2, Billericay 1. Now the big one of the day, really. England, the FA Cup first round proper. Chelmsford 4, Braintree 0. Correction. Chelmsford 4, Braintree 1. AFC Wimbledon 0, Gateshead 2. Barnsley 3, York City 2. Blackpool 1, Scunthorpe 0. Bolton Wanderers 2, Huddersfield 1. Boreham Wood 3, Crawley 0. Bromley 1, Bristol Rovers 2. Burton 6, St Albans 0. Buxton 1, Chatham 1, extra time being played. Cambridge United 3, Chester 0. Cheltenham 1, Bradford City 0. Colchester 2, MK Dons 3. Crewe 1, Doncaster 2. FC Halifax 0, Exeter 2. Fleetwood 2, Barnet 1. Grimsby 3, Ebbsfleet 1. Macclesfield 6, AFC Totton 3. Mansfield 3, Harrogate 2. Newport 1, Gillingham 1, extra time being played. Oldham 3, Northampton 1. Peterborough 1, Cardiff 0. Reading 2, Carlisle 2. Extra time being played there. Carlisle currently 3-2 ahead. Rotherham 1, Swindon 1. That game is just saying paused, so I'm assuming it's extra time. Slough 2, Altrincham 1. Spennymoor 0, Barrow 2. Stevenage 0, Chesterfield 1. Sutton 2, AFC Telford 1. Tranmere 1, Stockport 3. Wealdstone 1, Southend 0. Weston-super-Mare 1, Aldershot 1, extra time being played. Wigan 1, Hemel Hempstead 1, also extra time being played. Wycombe 2, Plymouth Argyle 0. And Brackley Town in Notts County, that is a 5:30 kickoff. Moving over to France, League 1, just a one game being played this afternoon. PSG 0, Nice 0, 51 minutes on the clock there. Germany, Bundesliga, Heidenheim 1, Frankfurt 1. Mainz 1, Bremen 1. RB Leipzig 3, Stuttgart 1. St. Pauli 0, Mönchengladbach 4. And Union Berlin 0, Freiburg 0. Bayern and Leverkusen, that is a 5:30 kickoff. Bundesliga 2, Hertha 2, Dresden 0. Karlsruhe 2, Schalke 1. Nuremberg 2, Braunschweig 1. And Darmstadt and Bielefeld, that is a 7:30 kickoff. Ireland now, the Premier Division. Cork City 0, Derry City 1. That's in the 39th minute. These are latest scores. Drogheda 1, Bohemians 2. Shamrock Rovers 0, Sligo Rovers 1. Just taking the lead there, Sligo Rovers. Shelbourne 0, St Patrick 0. Waterford 1, Galway 1. Waterford just equalising. Good timing there. Moving to Italy, Serie A. Udinese 1, Atalanta 0. And just kicked off, Napoli and Como, currently 0-0. Cremonese and Juventus, that is a 7:45 kickoff. Italy Serie B, Avellino 4, Reggiana 3. Carrarese 0, Frosinone 2. Padova 1, Suditrol 1. And half-time, Entella 0, Empoli 0. Palermo and Pescara, that's a 6:30 kickoff. In Holland, the Eredivisie, Ajax 1, Herenveen 0, 66 minutes on the clock there. Later kickoffs are NAC Breda and Go Ahead Eagles, that's a 5:45 kickoff. Feyenoord and Volendam, that's a 7 o'clock kickoff. And Telstar against Excelsior, that's an 8 p.m. kickoff. Northern Ireland Premiership, Coleraine 5, Glenavon 1. Dungannon 2, Crusaders 0. Ballymena and Larne, that's a 5:30 kickoff. Northern Irish Championship, Queen's University 1, Dundela 1. Institute 2, Armagh 1. Limavady 3, Warren Point 3. Loughgall 2, Anna 3. Newington 2, Harland and Wolf Welders 1. Liga Portugal, just a one game being played currently, 81 minutes on the clock. It is Nacional 0, Famalicão 1. Scottish Premiership, Falkirk 3, Kilmarnock 1. Hearts 4, Dundee FC 0. Livingston 2, Hibernian 2. Scottish Championship, Arbroath 3, Ross County 0. Partick Thistle 5, Queen's Park 0. Wraith 1, Morton 1, St Johnstone 3, Airdrie Onions 0. Scottish League 1, Alloa 3, Kelty Hearts 0, Cove Rangers 1, Peterhead 2, East Fife 1, Hamilton 1, Inverness Cali Thistle 1, Montrose 0. Did my coupon that one. I needed 2 or more goals in that game. Queen of the South 1, Stenhousemuir 1. League 2, Scotland, Clyde 3, Dumbarton 1, Elgin 2, Annan 0, Spartans 2, East Kilbride 1, Stirling 0, Edinburgh City 1, Stranraer 3, Forfar 1. Moving to La Liga. Villarreal 4, Rayo Vallecano 0, Atletico Madrid 3, Sevilla 0, Real Sociedad and Atletico Bilbao, that's a 5:30 kickoff, and Real Madrid against Valencia, that's an 8 p.m. kickoff. Spanish League 2, Cultural Leonesa 3, Mirandes 2, Albacete and Huesca, that's a 5:30 kickoff, as is Leganés and Burgos. Almira and Eibar, that's 8 o'clock kickoff. Turkish Superliga, Göztepe 1, Gençlerbirliği 0. And Galatasaray and Trabzonspor, that's just kicked off. 10 minutes on the clock, currently 0-0. Welsh Premier League, Carnarvon 4, Britain Ferry 1, Cardiff Metropolitan 0, Connors Quay 3, Flint 3, Penyabont 4, Haverfordwest 2, TNS 3, Colwyn Bay and Barry, that is a 5:15 kickoff. Just a minute to go there. And I think there's a few more actually I've not got through yet. The Austrian Bundesliga, 58 minutes on the clock. Linz 0, Lask 1, Grazereke 2, Altak 1, and Hartberg 2, Austria Vienna 0. Austrian Liga 2, First Vienna 2, Amstetten 3, Perth of Wales 1, Bregenz 1, St Polten 0, Floridsdorfer 2. Austria Amateur and Liefering is a 7 o'clock kickoff, and Sturm Graz 2. Admira, that's also a 7 o'clock kickoff. Frankie James is in live chat. Hi, we're down the pub. Please say hi to Tegan. Tegan, the young Sheila from Australia who's moved over to the UK. She's not brought the weather with her, has she? I'll be joining you shortly, Frankie. I'll give you a call. I'll catch up with you. Get me a pint of Guinness on the go. I'm looking up at this, reading out these results. Moving over to Belarus, the Vyshya Liga. Smogon 0, Vitebsk 2, Slavia Mozia 2, Naftan 0, Vitebsk 3, Ishlok 1. We're almost there. Perfect, says Frankie James. Over in Croatia, Dinamo Zagreb 2, Rijeka 1, and Istra 1961 and Vukovar 1991. That's a 5:45 kickoff. Over in Cyprus, we've got Ammonia Ardipu 0, Nicosia 1, Apoel and Akners, that's 16 minutes on the clock there, currently 0-0. Paralimni 0, Ammonia 1, 15 minutes on the clock in that game. Moving over to the Czech Republic. Jablonec 1, Zlin 3, Pardubice 1, Dukla Prague 1, Slovako 0, Liberec 3, Slavia Prague and Ostrava, that's 15 minutes on the clock, currently 0-0. Danish Superliga, FC Copenhagen 0, Federica 0. That game's just kicked off, 15 minutes on the clock. Moving over to National League of Gibraltar. Mons, Calpe and Lincoln. That's a full-time result only, as is Links and St. Joseph's. Greek Super League. Volos 1, Panathinaikos 0. 61 minutes on the clock there. Atromitos and Kifisia. That's a 5:30 kickoff. Olympiakos and Aris. That's a 6 o'clock kickoff. Moving over to Hungary. Blimey. Kazin Kabarica 1, Puskas Academy 3. Győr 0, Pax 0. And that's all we've got from there. I don't think we've got anything else to bring you. There might be a Welsh I know we've done the Welsh. That's all we've got. That's all she wrote, folks. Right. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. Ping that notifications bell if you can give us a thumbs up. I will be ever so grateful and love you forever. Frankie James, I'm on my way. How long does it take to pour a pint of Guinness? Is it 119 seconds? I reckon I can do that if you order it now. Join me tomorrow, 1:15. The mighty Wisła Krakow. We are away at Chorobry Glogow in the Polish Betclic 1 Liga. Anyone who's watching in Poland, dzień dobry. Dobry wieczór. Nie mówię po polsku. Angielski, dziękuję bardzo. Wisła Krakow. Jazda! That's not driving. It's not vamos. It's let's go. I'll be back tomorrow. I am Jimmy James. You've been watching Catch It Live first. Tune in again. We'll be back.